तौ संतोषयता संतो श्रीलरूप सनातनो दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्यातपर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः. Hare Krishna. So today is the Thursday. Tomorrow will be the Friday. So Friday we already planned that we are going to have seminars. Only 7 students gave their topics, and we need at least 9 students for one turn. 3 hours. Everyone is to 20 minutes like this. 3 hours. 3 into 3. 9 students. So and day by day students are getting more and more sick. Their health is, I think after a few days only few people will be remaining here. What is happening actually? Sick? Everyone is sick? Total how many are on site? 15, na? Puneet Prabhu is sick, huh? Pavagrahi, okay. Oh, Nama Sankirtan, how is his health? Improving? A little. Acha. Acha. And? Huh? Rangamai, what happened? Rangamai is always taking medicines, huh? Only this many. Kasi, Benares, Varanasi. Okay. Where is Mitra Sreshta? He is also sick. Okay. Karuna Sindhu Prabhu, he also sick? And he left the court. He went to Vrindavan. And what else? Another? Okay. Bhavagrahi Prabhu is not there. Bhavagrahi Janardana. Oh, Yadav Prabhu, how is your health? I heard you fell from. Acha, Bhavagrahi Prabhu, how is your health? When you are coming back? Acha, he has to mute it, unmute it. Our operator is not here. Okay. Please take care of your health and also pray to the Lord. My health should be okay. Otherwise, you will get holidays. You want holidays, all of you? Then pray to Lord that Venugopal should become sick. Already you all prayed, and last time 1 month. Because before that only people are saying, why Prabhuji is not getting any sickness? Everyone is getting sickness. Okay. Please don't pray like that. For your holidays, if you want, you take. But don't pray for me. Okay. Let us carry forward our discussion. So we 25, that means for second exam, and once again 50% is covered. Be ready for the next exam. Question bank. So okay, I sent already till 62. I sent the question bank. And also I updated with the topics who what are selected. And remaining devotees, please send your message to me, or otherwise you can give the announce. You can also send message on Google Classroom also, or otherwise you can send to me your topic, anuched number, and sandarbha name. Three things: topic name, and also anuched number and sandarbha name. Three things. Presentation, you can use any kinds of the aids. You can explain on the board, or you can show on the also PPTs you can show. Yeah, yeah. Anything you can do. Only just is how you are able to present the concept in front of audience. That is the only the just we want to test. And also such a it's different subject compared to giving Bhagavatam class. So discussing such a subject matter. So where students are struggling, I can also understand. So how I should teach, I will also get the feedback actually. So that's why please take it seriously and do. So tomorrow is okay, or otherwise next week shall we do? Next Friday. What is the best thing? And when will you? Acha, Jhulan Yatra, yes. Acha, okay, very good. You you are very nice, bro. Uh, your argument is very strong, actually. So then next Friday we will do. So by that time, so tomorrow is the last day to select your topic. By the tomorrow you should select all the maybe more than 25 students we have. Only 7 we got now. So all the students, I request 30 students are there, almost all total. So 15 to 20. So like that, all has to select the topic. Till now, whatever we discussed, you can select from this. Even you can select from the Tattva Sandarbha also, please. So select it and then prepare for the next Friday. So first 9 members, I will announce I will call the students, and then finally I declare the first 9 members' names. Okay, but you tomorrow is the last day for the selecting. Then Friday, Saturday, I will send who is going to speak on the coming Friday. Next Friday, not coming, next Friday. As much as if you practice, so then that much it will become easy for you. Otherwise, if you don't practice, you don't write exams, you don't write assignments, you don't use seminars, you don't do the PPTs, you don't do the MCQs, then what will happen? It is like it's just like a night dream. Night time you saw the dream, and tomorrow morning if you wake up, nothing is remembering. So same way you are attending course for the 3 months, and after that, so 1 month you will be thinking nothing is there inside, everything is cleaned out. So it will happen. So please, so actively participate with me and doing this course. We can achieve something. So that's why in last day class we were discussing. So 72, 73, 74, that is over. Already we discussed enough discussion. So in the finally 73 and 74, we understood one can become steady in the Sakshat Bhakti by the association only. Even also in yesterday's class, we have seen from the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur commentary for the first canto, 5th chapter, 36 sloka. So what is that? Kurvanaha, that is starting with the Kurvanaha in the sloka. We are seeing the person is shifting from so Bhakti Mishra Karma to Karma Mishra Bhakti by the association only. Association only is the cause actually. And also here, one who is doing Bhakti, Gnana Mishra Bhakti, so that Bhakta will become pure devotee. Come to the Sakshat Bhakti. How it is possible? That is also by the association only. That is the point is said in the 73 and 74 Anucheda. Bhakti marge pravrittihi nishtha va khatam syat ityashankya tatra hetumaha satsangalabdaya bhaktya mai mamsa upasita. So he will be worshipping the Lord and he is becoming the devotee of the Lord by developing the taste in the bhakti through the association. This is the point we discussed. Then tasya cha bhaktasya madiyam brahmakaram bhagavadakaram cha sarvamapi swarupa vignanam anayasena bhavati ityaha. Savai me darshitam syadbir anjasa vindate padamiti anjasa bhaktyanusangenaiva padam anjasa bhaktyanusangenai. Actually, it's not understood. Padam Swarupam. What is the meaning of this? Thus, a byproduct. Savai me darshitam sadbihi anjasa vendate padam bhaktyanusangenaiva. Padam Swarupam. Here, Padam Swarupam means that is my Swarupa. So, thus, a byproduct of bhakti, he attains my Swarupa, which is revealed by my devotees. Now we'll go to the fresh anuched 75. Swarupa means Lord Swarupa. I'm not able to hear you. Like this audience, online students are thinking, that's why I'm speaking their heart.
The previous sentence to that, bro, this verse is there. It is stated that he easily attains all Swarupa Jnana in the form of Brahman and Bhagavan. In the parenthesis, it's stated Padam, which is related to me. So Swarupa means Brahman and Bhagavan both. Like this, bro. Just before that phrase.
Okay, what is the problem? Swarupa, we take Brahman also. We take everything. Bhagavan Swarupa he revealed, Brahman also is over already. What is a great deal? 75, let us start. So many days we are stuck in here. Agrecha bhakti yoga seva praksiddhata saksha Sri Bhagavat pravartita swayameva mukyata paresham tu arvachinata yatha ruchi nana jana pravartita tuchyata cha iti yatha Sri Uddhava uvacha. Now we are going to the 11th canto, 14th chapter. Ashay Gorang Prabhu, tell me, Prabhu.
So yesterday that slokas commentary Vishwanath Chakravarti we were doing only 1 or 2 line and
Remaining.
remaining, yeah. That 2 line was little bit confusing to me. You can kindly.
Prabhu, we'll do later that after the ending of the class. So because that's mainly thing is only I want to show karma mishra bhakti. What is that? That means having the that means yat karosi yajjuhoshi. That means with that mood, actually that siksha, with that teachings, one is interested in the karma and also doing the karma, but offering the Lord, and also doing the Shravanam Kirtanam. Then it is known as Karma Mishra Bhakti. Just I want to give this example to explain here Gnana Mishra Bhakti. That means, so Gnana, practicing Gnana along with the Sakshat Bhakti is known as Gnana Mishra Bhakti. So we are not making Bhakti as a servant for the Gnana. So that's why it is Gnana Mishra Bhakti. If you make Bhakti as a servant to the Gnana, then that is the Bhakti Mishra Gnana, not the so Gnana Mishra Bhakti. That's the point only, Prabhu. Okay, I will take that later. So 75. Agrecha bhakti yogasyeva praksiddhata saksha Sri Bhagavat pravartita swayameva mukyata paresham tu arvachinata yatha ruchi nana jana pravartita tuchyata cha iti yatha Sri Uddhava uvacha. Uddhava uvacha is, what is that Uddhava uvacha? Vadanti Krishna Sreyamsi Bahuni Brahmavadina Tesham Vikalpa Pradhanyam Utaho Yeka Mukyata Bhavato Dahruta Swamin Bhakti Yoga Napekshita Nirasya Sarvata Sangam Yena Tvaya Vishen Manaha. What is happening? What is the Sutrasthaniyam Vakyam here? So, Sutrasthaniyam Vakyam is Agre cha Bhakti Yogasyeva Praksiddhata. Bhakti yoga was only prak means before. Before to what? Before word is a relative word. So before to you, so someone came. Before to him, someone came. Before is a relative word. Before to what? So prak siddhata, he said. Sakshat Bhagavad Pravartita. This Bhakti Yoga is Praksiddhata, that means Praksiddha, and Bhagavad Pravartita. That means it was before and also it is started by Lord. So, getting Bhakti Yoga is before. Before of what? Creation. And also it is started by, inaugurated by Lord. Bhagavat Pravartita means it is inaugurated by the Sakshat Sri Bhagavat Pravartita. It's not started by any Muni or any sage. Lord himself started this. So that's why Swayameva Mukhyata. That's why it is the most important, prominent. Mukhyata means it is most important. It's a principal method we wrote in the English. Mukhyata. Paresham tu, Paresha means other yogas. Bhakti yoga is the principal one. Is main one. So Bhakti yoga is the main and all others are Arvachinata. That means Arvachina means they are not before the creation. They recent yogas those. And also Yatharuchi Nana Jana Pravartita. What is this? All these other yogas inaugurated by different sages according to their taste. Nana Jana. So that is the difference. So that's why Tesham Tuchata. Tuchata. Bhakti yogasya Mukhyata, Anya yogasya Tuchata. Why Bhakti yoga is Mukhya? Because it was before creation. It is the beginning one, and also it is started by directly Supreme Lord. And other yogas are started recently and also started by the sages, not by the Lord. And this also question. No, okay.
Yes, regarding this, can we understand, clarify just, the slide said, aham esam agre, nanyat parastatam, that is, I was existing before. That means, when says,
okay,
before creation, I was existing, that means he was existing, devotees are existing, and bhakti is existing. In that sense, bhakti is like ever existing. Karma and jnana is like recent, we can say. So can we have, by this understanding this sloka, we can get idea, just like what Lord said, na, Chatusloki Bhagavatam, I was existing. So one may not say he was existing, nothing was existing. His Parsad was existing, Dham is existing. So Bhakti is also existing, similar way. So can you say this? Understand? Just like it's a
Ahameva Sameva Agre is there.
yes.
So this is sloka said.
Yeah.
Okay, then
so
what?
Ahamesam Agre means Bhakta is there, Bhagwan is there, and both relationship Bhakta and Bhagwan, that is Bhakti is there. That is Bhakti Yoga is there. So that's why Lord says here also, ki Bhakti is not a just recent. Bhakti is always.
But how can you say there is only Bhagwan? Where are the others?
Sorry.
Ahameva Sameva Agre means Aham means alone. He was alone.
But we already discussed like that, na.
Where is Bhakti?
When his king is there, na.
Acha, okay.
Parsad is there, and when says like that, na,
yes.
My abode is also there. Not like that. Lord is alone.
Yes.
Lord king means this.
I am becoming Puru Pakshi for you actually.
So
yes.
That's why Lord saying here Bhakti is there, na.
Yes.
Bhakti Yoga Pravarta, and before creation Bhakti is there. So
yes.
That's similar. So is it clear?
Yes, clear, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Ashay Goram Prabhu, yes.
Prabhu, here it is mentioned that Nana Jana Pravartita.
Yes.
The other yogas are provided later and also by Nana Muni.
Yeah.
So my question is then, if it is Pravartita by Nana Munis, then why this yoga? We see Sukdev Goswami speaking to Parikshit Maharaj, first Virat Purusha, and then Gyan Yoga, Yoga Misra Bhakti, and Krishna also in Bhagavad Gita speaking Karma Yoga, Gyan Yoga, even to Uddhav is speaking many Gyan Misra. If it is mentioned that only Munis are Prabhupada, then why Krishna is speaking that things? Yeah.
So yeah, these other yogas were also spoken, which are started by the various sages. But those yogas all are based upon the Vedas only. So, but they are inaugurated by them. Just there. So their root is for all the yogas, root is Vedas. So, but they are started by the other sages because yatha ruchi, because in the society, people also having the various kinds of the tastes. So that's a Lord also says after finally teaching everything. So yathechasi tatha kuru Arjuna. Oh my dear Arjuna, whatever you like it, you take that. Because varieties of the yogas are there, and jivas also very much. That means they are all having the various kinds of the taste actually. Because of this, various kinds of the yogas are prescribed for them by the various sages. But all the sages are based upon the what they are telling, based upon the Vedas only. And that's why these are all astic darshanas. Even short darshanas also we say astic because so they are based upon the Vedas. Because main reason is why this many, even Lord also why he is saying only one yoga he should say. Because people are in the many various levels and they have various kinds of the taste. So finally, but there is only one is mukhya. That is a question actually you see here. Everything you whatever you ask that also comes Prabhu. Why then these many yogas are said? Tadevam sati tasya ekam aneka vida shreya vadane hetumaha. If you see the 77 anuched, can you read the 77 anuched sutra sthanim vakyam?
Yes. Tadevam sati tasyameva anek vedam.
English. So thus being so, he explains the cause for speaking the various types of methods and goals in the speech known as Vedas. So why he is explaining these many yogas? The cause he is going to say now. So in the 77 Anusheda, your question is being answered directly. So Jiv Goswami is raising that question. Okay, Prabhu. So now here what Uddhava is saying. Uddhava is saying that Vadhanti Krishna Sreyamsi Bahuni Brahmavadinaha. Oh Krishna, the Lord says recommended various sadhanas for attaining the highest good. Among them, some alternatively superior. Is one among them the best? This is a question. What is the question? Tesham vikalpa pradhanyam utha eka mukhyata. What it mean? If we have 5 sadhanas, 5 different yogas, bhakti yoga, gnana yoga, sankhya yoga, what is that? Ashtanga yoga and karma yoga. These 5 are there. These 5 individually, that means first he is asking eka mukhyata. Among 5, one is superior or otherwise? What is said otherwise? Vikalpena. Vikalpa pradhanyam. Vikalpa means alternatively superior. That means sometimes this is superior, sometimes this is superior, sometimes this is superior. So like this, what is the thing? Can you say that means among all these 5, only one is superior? Or with different aspects, each one is superior? With the different aspects, each one is also superior. Vikalpena pradhanyam. Tesham vikalpa pradhanyam. So like this, who is asking? Uddhava is asking. That means the learned sages, Brahmavadina means learned sages, recommend various sadhanas for attaining the highest good. For getting highest good, so they recommend many sadhanas. Then he is asking among them, only one is the best, or the alternatively, everyone is best? Or it means with different purposes, individually one is best. Like that they are asking. That means sometimes you cannot say, you say that you cannot compare this. Everyone is best only according to their usage. You'll be saying, na? So sometimes square is square. Suppose in a house we have the different instruments for cooking. Chula is there, and also so bartan, that means vessels are there. So which is best? Everyone is best according to their usage. You'll say or not? It's not that the only one is best and we don't need others. You cannot say like that. Part of the body sounds. Your head is best or hands are best. So only one is best. You say remaining things you should leave it. It's not like that. Na? According to everyone is best. Vikalpena pradhanyam. This is a question asked by the Uddhava. In the Bhagavad Gita also, Arjuna could have asked this question. But there you don't see, but you will see here. Arjuna didn't ask that one is the best or everyone is best. But Krishna himself says, you whatever you like, you do. But according to me, is Bhakti Yoga is the best. He says, then after that, so whatever, Priyatamam, he says. Now, Bhagavato Dahruta Swam, what is that? Bhavato Dahruta Swamin Bhakti Yogo Napekshita Nirasya Sarvata Sangam Jena Tvaya Vishen Manaha. O Lord, you have explained the process of causeless bhakti by which a devotee rejects all material association and is able to fix his mind on you. Bhavata Udahrutaha. Bhavata means by you. Udahrutaha is explained. What is that? Bhakti Yoga. And also Anapekshitaha. It is independent. It's causeless. And Nerasya Sarvataha Sangam. It doesn't need anything actually. Nerasya means rejecting all other material association. So by that Bhakti Yoga, what is happening? One can enter his mind in the Lord. This is the question. These are the things said by the, asked by the Uddhava to Lord in the 14th chapter of 11th canto. Then what Lord is replying? One is best or everyone is best? Tika, first of all, Tika will see. Tika cha. Shreyamsi means Shreyas sadhanani. Kim vikalpena pradhanyam uta aho kim ekasyeva mukhyata. This is the question. Shreya, in the sloka, Shreyamsi is there. What is the meaning of Shreyamsi? Shreyah sadhanani. Sadhanas for the ultimate good. Shreyamsi means what you should take? Sadhanas for attaining ultimate good. Next, Vikalpa pradhanyam. That means Kim Vikalpena pradhanyam. Everyone is important in a choosive way. Uta or Uta aho kimva ekasyeva mukhyata. But only one is only important, is main. Next, eka mukhyata pakshothapena karanam. And actually he is saying second sloka. Uddhava is saying second sloka. Why? Because he is thinking, Uddhava is of course asking question, everyone is important or the only one is important? Everyone is main or only one is main? So then his paksha is, Uddhava's paksha is one only main. That's why he is saying in the next sloka, Bhavata udahrutam bhakti yoga anapekshitaha. This is indicating that Uddhava already have some opinion that bhakti yoga is only the main. And this bhakti yoga is what? Na apekshitam. That means apeksha yasmin. Na apekshitam means Anapekshitaha means na apekshitaha. Na apekshitam, na apekshitam means apeksha. Na apeksha yasmin saha. This just I am saying the how to take the meaning. Na apekshitam means apeksha should take. Na apeksha yasmin. There is no dependency in which. In which there is no dependency. What is that? That is what? That is bhakti yoga. That is nirapeksha. That is nirapeksha. That is bhakti yoga. That is ahaitukaha. What you are struggling? Easy, na? Na apekshitam. Apekshitam means what you should write? Apeksha. Apekshitam means you should take apeksha. Na apeksha yasmin. Na apeksha yasmin saha. In which there is no apeksha. In which there is no dependency. That saha means that. That is ahaitukaha. Ahaitukaha. That is equal to nirapekshakaha. Nira. What it mean? I am ardha. Bhavata yah bhakti yoga uktaha अन्ये च यानि निःश्रेयस साधनानि वदन्ति तेषां किं फलसाधनत्वेन प्राधान्यमेव सर्वेषाम् उत अंगांगित्वं प्राधान्येपि किं विकल्पेन सर्वेषां तुल्यफलत्वं यद्वा कश्चिद् विशेषः इत्येषः. What it mean? What is the intention of the Uddhava in asking this question? What is the inside questions in him? What kind of questions he is having? That is elaborated here. I am ardha means the intention of the Uddhava in asking this question is elaborated here. What is that? Bhavata, that means by the Lord. Yah bhakti yoga vaktaha. So whatever the bhakti yoga is said, anyecha yani nishreyasa sadhanani vadanti. And also other sadhanas for attaining ultimate good. Those bhakti yoga plus other sadhanas. Tesham kim. So phala sadhanatvena pradhanyameva sarvesham. What? Everyone is important because everyone gives the different results. So that way everyone is important. Everyone is pradhanya means is important. Uta or otherwise angangitvam. One is the angi and another is all are the angas, are the parts of that. Is it like that? What? So because or otherwise that means pradhanyepi kim vikalpena sarvesham tulya falatvam. If you say first is everyone is important based upon the result. Messages कहाँ से है? छोटा बनाएंगे. First thing is what he is asking. Everyone is important. Reason is because everyone gives different results. Next, second, uta angangitvam. Second is what? One is main and others are limbs of that. Is it like this? One is main and others are all the parts of that. Third, and what else? Pradhanyopikim vikalpena sarvesham tulyatvam. If you say everyone is important, okay? If you say everyone is important, they are all equal, like this. Okay. Next, fourth. Athva kaschit vishesha. Or otherwise, one is important and all are like this. Huh? Second, this is one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means one is the main, remaining are part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me, what is the choice? He is asking. Uddhava is asking. Diagram is okay or any mistake in the diagram? Conveying the message, whatever is said there. Huh? Fourth one is correct. Huh? Okay. But you understood? Second one is not clear. Anga and Angi. One is main and all are parts of that. That's why one total is one. Okay.
So question is there.
Let him ask.
Four limbs are there, but there is 4 limbs are the one of the parts, no?
Yeah.
So
Parts
that is
of
also
4 are the parts of the one main.
yes. So this is why not this one is we are select Uddhava.
You want to select this? Who wants to select the first one? According to your knowledge, tell me which is the correct one. First one, second one, third one, fourth one. First one, raise the hands. Nobody is there. Second one, raise the hands. Second one, us. Second one is Akinja Krishna. You also. You? Yes, 3. Second one is 3. Fourth one. Third one. Sorry, third one. Third one is no. Third is no one. And fourth one? Okay. All are fourth one. Okay. Answer is fourth one. Fourth one is right. Why not second one? 3 are the second. Because you see, if you say, that means what we know, take one as a bhakti yoga. What we know, if you bhakti yoga is independent to all other yogas. If you say for bhakti yoga, so gnana, karma and other yogas are all anga, that means they are all parts. Then what is happening? Bhakti yoga is dependent on all others. Getting? So that's why it cannot be second one. This
point is correct, Prabhu, that fourth bhakti yoga is independent, but you said all other processes are equal, no?
Huh? No. This is the third one. This is fourth.
In fourth, you didn't tell like that.
No. One is superior and remaining all are down.
That's all. Not equally in that.
No.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Equal is third one.
Okay. Okay.
You have objection, okay.
Sometimes we heard also previously, not from you, other sources.
Huh.
It is late Bhakti, it is known as Bhakti Yoga as a top ladder in Bhagavad Gita. And others yoga is also included in Bhakti Yoga. Just like example in Bhakti, karma is also included, yoga is also included, jnana is also included. Because when do Bhakti, that is some activities there, that is karma. Some knowledge is there, that is jnana. So Bhakti Yoga considers a top most ladder. Others are like following. So in that sense, can one say like that in Bhakti Yoga, these are others yoga are already included. So we in that sense, second also can be true.
But second one is what? Bhakti Yoga is, if you take as one as a Bhakti Yoga, and for this 2, 3, 4, 5, these other processes are becoming angas. But we understood Bhakti Yoga is completely independent from all other yogas. Bhakti Yoga is not dependent on any other yoga. But what you are saying, Bhakti Yoga is including Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, including in the sense.
Shelter, not like that, no? Bhakti is dependent on this. Like suppose somebody gives shelter, that he's taking shelter. That means not like that.
Then that is not the diagram, na? In that case. So that diagram is not representing your point. So what you are saying, Bhakti Yoga is shelter, you are saying. Shelter means all others are dependent on Bhakti Yoga. That it means. So that is the meaning only. You are doing the Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So there you are taking the Smaranam. Smaranam means it's nothing but so meditation is there. And Shravanam, so hearing is there. That means learning also is there. So like this, you may see some kind of components of other yogas in the Bhakti Yoga. It doesn't mean that the Bhakti Yoga is having the Jnana Yoga. Some component of the other yogas are, you can see in the Bhakti. It doesn't mean that the Bhakti Yoga is having the Jnana Yoga inside it. That's wrong, actually. You're understanding? In the case of Smaranam, in the Dhyana Yoga, what you will be doing? You are meditating. In the Smaranam also meditation is happening. So that means the component of meditation activity is there in the both. It doesn't mean that so Bhakti Yoga is having the inside Ashtanga Yoga. No.
I had that understanding only. Bhakti Yoga is included everything. That means
That means the various components of other yogas are there in this. You will be seeing this in the Devhuti and Kapila Dev. So in that finally you'll be seeing in the Bhakti Yoga, so various kinds of the other yoga activities are there in this. It doesn't mean that directly that yoga itself is inside the Bhakti Yoga.
I think that second one is showing that the others is the link, limbs. So without others, one is incomplete. It shows like that. If you think of our body, without our one hand or leg, this body is incomplete.
Yes.
But bhakti is not like that.
Yes.
It cannot be incomplete.
Yes.
It is self.
That's the point. If you say other yogas are inside to the Bhakti Yoga, and without those, Bhakti Yoga will not be formed. Anga Angitva means Angi is the total body, and Angas are the hands, legs, head. So that means Bhakti Yoga will not be finally formed without other yogas. It's dependent. So such a meaning you are getting from these two.
But we say Ansa and Ansi, and just like Swansa, Lords say. So Lords just say Avatari and Avatar. So that is coming from, but this not depend on, Lord is not dependent, just like Krishna Swam Bhagavan is a Avatari, but source of all avatars. So in that sense, Anga Angi can we understand this same analogy or not?
Angis are also different types actually. Angis body is also angi or not? We say body total body is angi and parts are this. So, but there achintya beda is there. That's why we are generally so angi means some and we are separating. But since Lord is having achintya shakti, it doesn't mean that he is not dependent on angas. That's why we are saying achintya shakti there. So, but in general, anga angi means, so this is the understanding actually. So anyway, so the main thing is even other young angas are dependent on bhakti. That is a different representation. That is not at all asked. So he didn't ask that. So one is main and others are dependent on that. He didn't ask. Only thing is, so one is important. That is the fourth one. One is only the highest. All are equal. That is the third one. One is the main and all other parts of that. That is the second one. And all are individually, they are having their own results. So like this, 4 questions you can formulate from the Uddhavas, that sloka. Okay. So then answer is, let's go forward. Atra uttaram Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Now question is answered by the Uddhava. Now answer should be given. Already Uddhava has opinion that this fourth one. One is Bhakti Yoga. And second, third, fourth are other yogas. So say next is 76. Atra uttaram Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Kalena nasta pralaye vani yam veda sanghita mayadau brahmane prokta dharmo yasyam madatmakaha. What is he saying? He is saying that Kalena nasta pralaye vani yam veda sanghita mayadau brahmane prokta dharmo yasyam madatmakaha. What it means? By the influence of time, this speech known as Vedas was lost at the time of Iyam Vani, this Vani. What is that Vani? Veda Sangita, whatever the speech Krishna is giving to Brahmaji, Uddhava. Iyam Vani, this speech. Who is speaking to whom? Krishna is speaking to Uddhava. It's Uddhava Gita. This is known as Veda Sangita. Vani. Vani means speech. ब्रह्मा जी कहाँ से आया अभी इधर? Mayado Brahmane, that is next line, na? So Kalena Nasta Pralaye Vaniyam Veda Sangita Mayado Brahmane Phokta Dharmo Yasya Madatmakaha. That same thing he is repeating actually. He told to Brahmaji also, but now he is saying to Uddhava, like in the Bhagavad Gita also you will be hearing that, hey Krishna, hey Arjuna, this was Kalena Nasta Mahato Yoga. So there also he says, this Mahadan Yoga is destroyed by the time. So I am once again telling to you. So same way here, Krishna is once again telling to Uddhava also. Which is Maya Adau, that means Adau means in the beginning of the creation. So Brahmane Prokta, that means said to the Brahma, this is what? This Dharma, Yasyam Madatmakaha. It means Bhagavad Dharma. Madatmakaha Dharma means, Mad means here what? Bhagavan. Bhagavadatmaka Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. By the influence of time, this speech known as Vedas was lost at the beginning of annihilation. In the beginning of Brahmakalpa, I spoke to Brahma that speech in which there is Dharma, by which one thinks of me. In Brahmakalpa. when he told in the Brahmakalpa, he told like that. Sri Jiva Goswami gave. Next, Tika. If you see the Tika, अत्र भक्तिरेव महाफलत्वेन मुख्य अन्यानि तु स्वस्व प्रकृत्यानुसारेण कपुष्पस्थानीय स्वर्गादि फलबुद्धिभिः प्राणिभिः प्राधान्येन परिकल्पितानि खलु कल्पितानि खुल्लक फलानि इति विवेक्तुं प्रकृत्यानुसारेण बहुधा वेदार्थ प्रतिपत्तिमाह कालेन इति सप्तभिः. Tika, Swamiji is writing what he is saying. So तत्र भक्तिरेव मुख्य फल महाफलत्वेन मुख्य अन्यानि तु स्वस्व प्रकृत्यनुसारेण कः पुष्पस्थानीय स्वर्गादि फलबुद्धि प्राणिभिः प्राधान्येन परिकल्पितानि. So see, only one is the Madatmakah dharmaha means bhakti yoga. Yes or no? Mayeva atma chittayena sa ityesha yadva madatmaka matsvarubhutah nirgunatvena pratipadayishyamanatvat. So Sridhar Swami is elaborating this sloka and he is clarifying clearly what is the answer Krishna is giving. Here what Sridhar Swami is saying here, see, tatra bhakti reva mahafalatvena. You see, bhakti. You take in one number as bhakti, bhakti yoga. Bhakti is the mahafala, is giving the ultimate result. The ultimate result. And other yogas are giving so tucha. That means so cheap results. They are giving this so-called anyani tu swaswa prakrutyas and kapushpasthaniya swargadi falabuddhi pran. So Akash Puspa actually. So whose buddhi is in the Akash Puspa, temporary things. These all other processes, they are giving the cheap things. But some people, they consider, they are treating these things as others as main. Who are thinking as it as the main, others are main. Kalpitani. Who desire for Swarga and others. Which were chiefly invented according to their personal natures by people desiring results like Swarga, which are comparable to flowers in the sky, give poor results. Flowers in the sky. So flowers in the sky, how they are? Did you smell the flower in the sky? And see, like that, this Swarga is also like that. In front of the Bhagavad Prapti, Swarga is also like that. This is nothing actually in front of that. Kapushpa, you cannot get any enjoyment. Similarly, you can compare the Swarga in relatively with the Bhagavad Anandam. So it's nothing actually. That's why it is said comparable to the flowers in the sky, the Swarga and all, and so on. In that kind of Swarga, whoever is having the taste, in those things, whoever is desiring results like Swarga and others, and by those people, these other processes are accepted as important or main by those people. Parikalpitani. Kullaka falani. Kullaka falani means tucha falani. They give very cheap things. 2, 3, 4, 5. इति विवेक्तुं प्रकृत्यानुसारेण बहुधा वेदार्थ प्रतिपत्तिमाः. Next, Lord, according to the people's nature, variously describes the knowledge derived from. That means why Krishna is discussing all this. Falani iti vivektum prakrutyanusareణ बहुधा वेदार्थ प्रतिपत्तिमाः कालेन iti saptabhihi. So that's why Krishna is speaking about so many other processes. Ultimately, what he wants to show, these processes are so cheap. They are not going to give the result like bhakti yoga. And these things he is going to explain in the coming 7 slokas. In the coming 7 slokas, Krishna is going to explain. If you say only one bhakti yoga and if you didn't say other things, you will be not understanding their cheap. That means they are not prominent. They are very inferior. Inferiority of the other things you will not come to know. Even if you go to the market, your friend already told to you, you take only some so and so company mobile, but still after that you will go and what you will do? No, show me others, and oh, these are all not good. Okay, I should take this one. You'll do or not? this is the thing you'll do actually. The same thing. If you say only one, then why others are there? What is that? You tell me. Still you want to hear. That is your psychology. So here, Kalena iti saptabhihi madatmakaha mayyeva atma chittam enasa. Now we come to the sloka. 7 slokas are going to discuss about the various yogas which are going to give very inferior results than the bhakti. Bhakti is going to give highest. And that kind of differentiation is clearly shown in the coming 7 slokas. And now current sloka is explained here. In the current sloka, what? Madatmakaha. This word is elaborated here. What is madatmakaha? Mayyeva atma chittam yena saha. That means in which, what is English? Consciousness thinks of me. Mayyeva chittam yena saha. Yeah. Madatmakaha matswarupa bhutah nirgunatvena pratipadishyaman. Why this line is written separately? Because above that is tika. Till there tika is. And this line, last line is by the Jiva Goswami. That's why we separated that. Or I spoke the process existing in my Swarupa. Because bhakti will be established as nirguna. Nirgunatvena pratipadishyamanatvat. Because other yogas are not nirguna and I am nirguna. And such a madatmaka yoga should be bhakti yoga only. Because I am nirguna and madatmaka yoga will be what? Which is the nirguna, that only. Who is that? There is bhakti yoga. Nirguna yoga is bhakti yoga. Getting point? Madatmaka yoga is why only bhakti yoga? Matswarupa bhutaha. Because Lord is nirguna. And that yoga is also nirguna. Clear? $77. Small anuchedas only. It's not a big. Oh, yeah. I am also worried actually, Anuchedas are finished. Why I am worried, I translated till 86 only. 86 is going on. And syllabus is coming now almost all. And whole day 5 hours teaching, morning to evening studying, and also translating, correcting papers, writing the question banks, question papers for the Bhakti Vaibhava, Bhakti Vedanta, Bhakti Sandrabha, Krishna Sandrabha. and Vedvarsity courses handling this, that, finally Saturday meetings. Finally, I don't know. Actually, I'm not at all getting even a little time to think either here and there. Little time also is not there. Huh? Huh? I relieve all of you from exams. Then if you want to share my service, then I will relieve you exams. You make a, if you want to help me, then I will relieve you. Okay. What? What is he? Mike, they will also laugh. So what do you want to do? Tell me.
Yes, who? I will carry your bag, laptop regular.
Acha.
So I want to.
For that, he's asking to relieve from exams. Anyway, I will sit on this Saturday and finish it. I will reach to at least for the next. Actually, I am worried. Actually, that's why at least 100 anuchedas if I give notes out of 150. So I will be definitely 100 I will give. And after that also I will try to give as many possible. He is fully dependent on yeah. In the worst case, we will use the Bhanumara's translation. If somehow or other, if we are not able to give the notes up to date, then we will take Bhanumara's translation. Now also I'm editing that and giving, not that I'm translating every line, because there are some editing things are there. Sometimes philosophy is going here and there, and those things that I'm doing, that's all. So why we have to do once again rework everything? Reventing wheel is no needed actually. If devotees did something, visit and go further. Only ego satisfaction will come. We'll get. Why doing everything? Okay, so I was thinking that tomorrow will be the seminar, so I can save my few anuchedas. But so tomorrow I will reach to end actually till 86. Finish 86 I will do. Oh, 84 is a big thing is coming in between 84 and 85. And after that 86 is very big. Next. 77 tadevam sati tasyamiva anekavida sreyo vadane hetumaha. Now in this sloka what is said? Tadevam sati tasyam eva anekavida sreyo vadane hetumaha. Why he is saying the many process? That being so, that means bhakti yoga is the chief. Bhakti being chief, why he explains then other yogas? He explains the cause for speaking the various types of methods and goals in speech, in his speech. Why he is speaking various other yogas? He said, Manmaya mohita diyaha purusha purusharshapha Shreyo vadantyanekantam yatha karma yatha ruchihi. Oh, best among men, Rishabha, Purusha Rishabha. Who is Purusha Rishabha? Uddhava. Uddhava is addressed here as O Purusha Rishabha. Oh, best among men. The intelligence of human beings is bewildered by my illusory potency, and thus, according to their own activities and whims, they speak in various ways about what is actually good for people. Because the sages are also bewildered. It's not that the sage means every sage is perfect. Only devotees are perfect. They are in the right track. Other than that, other sages also have some kind of deviation from the main path. So that's why, being influenced by the Lord's Maya, they are going to define various other yogas. according to their own whims and own activities. So they define, and similar kind of nature whoever is having, they will follow that. They will become their followers. Like this, many are there. But actually, only one is is a chief, not cheap, chief. One is chief. That means he is superior, is the highest, not other. That's why in this whole universe, only one yoga is enough. That's bhakti yoga. Shravanam Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. This is only the thing. Yes.
This is a private forum as general. So in society, we say just like we are doing for pleasure of Prabhupada, just like every activity. And we, since from bhakti sandrabha start, we all conclusion comes bhakti and sachat bhakti, just a hearing and chanting. And Prabhupada gave the process for this pure devotion service. But when practical execution comes, so any different activities are there in societies, because they're saying we are doing pure devotional service because this is order of spiritual master. We are somebody follow orders of spiritual master, that is comes under pure devotional service. Just like fundraising, book distribution, so many different activities. But when question comes, hearing, chanting should day by day increase. That is like just as we discussed, karma mishra bhakti, karma mishra or jnana mishra bhakti. So general understandings that is, in devotees, common devotees, just till last breath you do continue do this activity and chant 16 rounds other activity, and life will perfect in life. So they are not, there's no other motivation to increase hearing and chanting, and there is sakshat bhakti. One should, the time should increase. Just like somebody is earning, they should earn, means money should increase, but that they things like that, this is process given. So how to say and give them understanding, and what is it, clear understanding. Although one says that is pure devotional service, anybody, any activity do, so very difficult to give them understanding. That is deep rooted. So can you show the some light?
What time, man? So okay. Yes. This question actually we discussed previously also in the class also we discussed. So which are directly becoming the parts of the Navadha Bhakti, limbs of the Navadha Bhakti. So those are also treated as, like if you want to offer the prasadam, so where you will get the grains actually. You are producing the grains for offering prasadam. So then that activity is seen as so directly connected with the Lord's service. And it can be treated as an inclusive of doing the archana actually, service to the Lord. But if you do the activity being, I am Vaishya and I am producing the rice because that is my dharma, then after that you are offering that to the Lord. And also you are chanting holy names. Then that is a karma mishra bhakti. So that's why in the Prabhupada's teachings, if you see, devotees means they are ready to take up anything at any time. He says this. That means
yeah, that's true. That devotees are ready to take anything, any activity. They are ready to do for pleasure of Lord. That is,
yes.
That is symptom devotee.
It's not that I am Brahmana, I will be doing only this.
Yeah, that's
I am the Kshatriya, I am only doing this. When one is having in that consciousness, then that is they are doing their prescribed duties for the satisfaction of the Lord.
But when we see this in pages of Srimad Bhagavatam, is scripture point of view, and just like again coming and practical execution. So this while doing other activity, the ultimate result should come, and end result should lead to this activity only. That is success of other activity. Just like otherwise, this not reaching. Just like suppose somebody is working, but he's not getting salary. Just like my question is, somebody is for the pleasure of Prabhupada we are doing. Yes, but what will happen after pleasing Prabhupada? What result we are going to do if okay Prabhupada is pleased? What is sign of Prabhupada's pleasing? That means I'm working some company and boss is pleased. What is the sign of pleasing? My salary should increase.
A symptom is what?
What is symptom? That is
if
yes.
you have fever, what is the symptom?
Yeah,
symptom
so
body
similarly,
temperature is
so
increasing.
That's so that answer is not able in this. Oh, for the pleasure. Yes, prasadat bhagavad prasado. Yes, is what spiritual master please, then what will happen? So what happened? What is symptom? So in that sense, like that, no? Just like sakshat bhakti, sakshat, that doesn't come. So we're discussing here. So but in society case, when go and when teach them, it's like now we are discussing in forum, a small forum, but when discuss and practical education comes, this verses. So how to see in light like that? One may say like that, everything for pleasure, others are activity, but we do point come sachat bhakti, they will not accept it. Sometimes karma or gyan are overpowered to, it's like sometimes appears to sun is clouded by clouds.
Yeah, I'm understanding your point, actually, deep concern. So your point is very practical, you are asking. So the main thing is you are asking, so in the practical life, so sakshat bhakti, that is a shravanam kirtanam, if we say only this much, so then they are not going to accept, they are not going to get convinced. This is the point you are saying. Or yes, that's true. And also you are saying, yeah, pleasing the guru means, so ultimately what is going to happen after pleasing the guru? So then what is the next step? Next what? That means you did such a way, your guru is pleased. So then what you're asking? So here, you see here, till now what we are trying to establish, Jivatma has to finally come to the stage of Shravanam Kirtanam. That means ultimately you have to focus your mind 24 hours in the Krishna's lotus feet. Thus, that has to happen. That is our desired goal. And for that, you need to have the purification of the heart and so many things. So here, Prabhupada also says, I am participating in the many activities, but internally my chanting is always going on. He says or not. So that's why it is abhyas, actually. It is an expert in the yoga. That's true. Whatever Shiva Goswami is saying, when Jivatma is becoming expert and expert, so he can purify his consciousness and he can reach to such a stage, he will be always chanting, even he is engaged in the externally various activities. And that's why Prabhupada himself is saying, and we should not undermine the Prabhupada's activities. It's not that the Prabhupada is not doing the Sakshat Bhakti outwardly, so he is not pure devotee, or no, I'm not saying you are doing, but just I'm saying, okay. Let me go on. So this is the point, okay? You are understanding, everyone is understanding, his question is clear, na? So that's the thing. So Shravanam Kirtanam can be continued. That in the case of Janabharata also, he is externally doing so many things, but his consciousness is always fixed in his heart, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that's a Jiva Goswami philosophy is also true. That means Shravanam Kirtanam is happening all the time. He is also meditating on the Lord. Smaranam, that is, always his consciousness is fixed, and that is going on. And yes, gopis also, when they went back after doing the rasa, so they went to back. Actually, they also participated in the Lord's activities. Lord's act means they unite with the Lord, but they went back and they started serving their husbands, and they are staying in their respective houses. What do you think? They are now not doing their services in the house, always sitting only and simply sitting and meditating. It's not like that. They were doing, but there it is given, Yogamaya will, that means Bhakti Maharani, Yogamaya, internal potency of the Lord will make such arrangement. You will be, externally you will be doing these so many activities, but internally they're always, their consciousness is fixed and they're pure and uncontaminated. And also they are not touched by their husbands also after that. So this was we are seeing. So like this, when you become expert in the devotion, it will happen like that. You will be having this kind of stage actually. And we should do activities which are favorable for the devotion. So let's say favorable actions are also, if you see according to the definition of Rupa Goswami, Gnana Karma Anavrutam. What is pure devotional service? Uttama Bhakti, what is saying? Anyavilashta Sunyam. Gnana Karma Anavrutam only. So Anukulya and Krishna Anusilanam. So Bhakti Uttama. So there, Bhakti, so you'll be doing the activities which are favorable. Now, for Lord, this is needed. For Lord's service, Lord's satisfaction is needed. That's why I'm doing. And in that time also, his consciousness is always fixed in the service, in the lotus feet of the Lord. And always he can do the chanting and hearing. That is going internally. That will happen. We have seen also some example, I don't know, in Mahabharata, that Arjuna, so Arjuna's case, he was fighting, but his consciousness is fixed. And he was always so chanting the name of Krishna. So, but now in the present time, people are not in that level. So people are not in that level means that is a fact we are discussing. Shastra always says the fact, and there is no doubt. Whatever conclusions Srila Jiva Goswami is giving absolutely true. And Siksha, this is Shravana Guru actually. This book is acting as a Shravana Guru for you. Shravanam, you are doing the Shravanam, you are learning. But how to execute this in your practical life? How to execute Sakshat Bhakti 24 hours even after doing so many various other services? This will be taught by the Siksha Guru. And your Siksha Guru will teach this. How to achieve this. Shastric injunctions, so will be implemented under the service. They will practically engage, and so they will take care of your responsibility. That also we'll discuss in this. What are the different types of gurus? Shravana Guru, Siksha Guru, Bhajana Guru, and after that Diksha Guru, like these various gurus. So they will be seeing. So that's why now hearing Shastra will definitely establish your faith in Krishna. And it will also slowly, you have to, under the proper devotee's direction, you should execute those. You should try to execute those. You learn in the physics class, so or the chemistry class, hydrogen and oxygen, if you add together, and hydrogen and chlorine, if you add together, hydrochloric acid, HCl will come. And in the laboratory, there will be a lab in charge, and he will making you to do mix this. If you do little mistake, it fall on you, HCl, then what will happen? It will burn away actually. Yes or no, bro? Hydrogen chloride is dangerous actually. Very powerful is amla. It's what is the rate of 7 or acidic nature? Hydrogen chloride. So very powerful. This acid actually. Hydrochloric acid is powerful. So there you will be learning the practically. If you do mistake, then you will be practically should learning just mixing of hydrogen chlorine will give the hydrogen chloride is different, and also you need to know how to execute also. So but at least you are getting education, and then after that you will implement. It is also needed. So ultimately we need to come to the stage of accepting the all the we have to know how to see the instructions of the various acharyas, how to make the proper justification and see the connections. It's not that the neither Jiva Goswami is wrong, neither Srila Prabhupada is not the Srila Prabhupada is wrong, and only is we should know how to take it. Tell me, bro. Okay. Okay, next 8 o'clock, 8, 9. Only one thing. Tat prakruta maya gunamulatvat man maya mohita diyaha anekantam nanavidha. Simple. Only thing is why the people are getting the various kinds of the taste about the various sadhanas, because they are influenced by the maya. That's why they are getting the various kinds of the variety of the taste actually. Because of that they are attracted to the various different types of the sadhanas, and but only one is the final one. Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki